Getting towards the end of July, about 6 p.m. and I've been trying to get to mowing this lawn all freaking day long. It has been a long time since I've mowed the lawn, maybe a full week actually. Did not take the time to mow the lawn. Doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't have the time to mow the lawn. I didn't take the time to mow the lawn, because a lot of people ask me, say, well, how do you have time to take care of that lawn like you do? And I tell them, well, you make time for the things that you want to do. I make time for the lawn when I want to work on the lawn. And I love to work on the lawn. But the lawn is in sad shape right now, and I need to mow it. And it's gonna be a huge difference after I get done mowing this sucker. I have got some serious issues going on with the lawn. I have shown you these spots here several times. These are these light green spots. Pretty sure they're poatriv or something. I'm not sure if they're poatriv or bluegrass, different variety of bluegrass, or printing of ryegrass or something. But they're these lime green spots, and they're kind of everywhere. Not sure if they're poatriv or not. Those spots are the least of my worries, okay? This is a major, major concern right here. Big deal. Look at this spot over here, okay? Major, major concern. At first I was thinking, oh, that's heat stress because it's been quite hot here. And I was thinking, well, maybe it's not getting enough water, maybe it's heat stress. Look at this Poa annua, okay? That's some nasty stuff. It just continues to spread. The Poa annua is littered in the lawn. It's everywhere. I have the ethyl fumicate. Generous subscriber sent that to me. I'm going to try that here in a week or so. This section here, same thing, okay? Bad deal here. See how it's dying out right there? That is a bad deal. With the help of a friend, I think we've come down to the bottom of what's going on there. So look at what I deal with right here, okay? So the neighbor decides to put in this mulch bed, which is such a great idea because it just looks so good. And so they put in this mulch bed, they put down the weed barrier fabric, and then they put the mulch down. And it's so awesome, it just looks so good. But look what I get to deal with. Mulch in my lawn all day long, every day. Blows over here, kids running back and forth, pulling the mulch onto the lawn. It's just a pleasure. A joy beyond measure. First thing I like to do, always, is run around with my string trimmer, and then I normally will come around with the blower. I've already done that part. I'm not gonna bore you with that section because I pretty much suck at string trimming. I'm not gonna do that. But I do need to get my backpack blower out and blow those wood chips out of here. I am gonna try my best to clean that section up, possibly cultivate it, and try to make it better, remedy it. But I think that lawn is sterilized right there, and I will tell you exactly what the problem is. If you stay tuned, I'm going to show and talk about that at the end of the video. I set this irrigation box right here. I measured the height of my elevation over there, measured the height of my elevation over here. What do we got here? Is that Mr. Smoot, Jake Smoot, for his freaking grass seed? You dirty rotten SOB, get your grass seed. A feller came by to get his grass seed, and I've been waiting for like 3 months for him to come get it. So he just happened to come by, and so I stopped him in the middle of the road, saying, get your grass seed. It has been unusually hot here this summer and dry, okay? Hot and dry. I can see this whole section needs water so badly. I have not watered the lawn for maybe 3 days or something like that. Trying to do my best to conserve water, and it is ready for water here. It's really quite dry and it needs water. You can see cracking in the dirt soil right there, okay? That obviously needs some time to fill in, but that's nasty, okay? That's the product of no water. I do have some sections of grass that have gone dormant, which sounds crazy, but they're just not getting enough water, and it's just too hot. This here is not dormancy. That's not dormancy. At first I thought it was dormancy. Not dormancy. It's poison. Okay, poison. Like Bell Biv DeVoe. Bell Biv DeVoe? I think it's poison. That right there, this section, this is dormancy, okay? Not enough water right there. Looks dead, but dormant. That will come back in the fall or whenever I can get water on it. Okay, so we're gonna see the transformation of the lawn. From this, which looks pretty dang good, all things considering, but wait until we get it mowed. It's gonna look even better. I always want to check the reel of the bed knife before mow the lawn with the walk behind and really with any cylinder reel mower, okay? These are test strips right here. Subscriber sent these to me, okay? Jeff Bailey from Colorado. So he sent me two of these, this right here, then another one, and then he sent this note to my P.O. box. It says here, just a little something for the Lawn Rebel. Thanks for responding on Instagram. So Beat Bailey on Instagram, he sent me a message. I responded to him. I do read Instagram messages. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me and trusting my opinion. But he sent me these as a gift, and I appreciate you, Jeff Bailey. So thanks for sending those. I appreciate it. I just want to tell you guys that I appreciate you. When you send me stuff, it does not go unnoticed, and I do use them. Okay, this is an awesome gift. I know it's something small, but this is so incredibly useful, having a nice little small piece of paper that are all uniform. I can put them in there. I can check my reel to bed knife and make sure I'm adjusted properly. So thank you, Jeff, for sending that. I think the last time that I used this mower on camera, I told you guys that I bought this mower for $200, and that was an absolute steal. Got it from the country club. But I just have to say, I took initiative and was looking for mowers, and I found this and I jumped on it immediately, and that's how I got it for so cheap. Okay, you gotta think fast on your feet and quick. You can't be lazy about things, folks. If you want something, you gotta do what it takes to get it. I got this sucker for $200, an absolute steal. This is a 2003 model, okay, 2003 Toro's Greensmaster 1600 26-inch wide cutting width. Love this mower. It's an absolute gem. Been having some issues with the belt. It doesn't look like it's tight enough, so I'm adjusting this belt right here, tightening it up a bit. Because when I'm pulling down the trigger or tightening this belt, engaging the reel, so when I go to engage the reel, this belt isn't tight enough, so it's not activating properly. So the belt was just too loose, so it wasn't doing anything when I was engaging the pedal or whatever, the handle. So check this out here, guys. See where I just did a small single pass here? The difference between here and here, cutting off easily 3/4 to an inch. That is not good when you're cutting the grass like this. You only want to cut 1/3 of the grass blade off at once, but if you get in a hurry or if you become lazy, you've got to cut a lot more than 1/3 off at once. Clearly see where the defined line is right there of where I've cut and where I haven't, but it's pretty crazy to see how much I'm actually cutting off. Look how crazy the difference is there between the cut and the non-cut. I went over this section like twice, one this direction and one that direction on the same pass. That's easily cutting off 1 inch to 1.25 inches, somewhere in that range. But it is so pretty when it's cut. You see this basket here is totally full. Well, not totally full, but pretty well full. Clippings are a lot longer than I really want them to be. In order to get that nice clean cut, you gotta go off in one direction and then back another direction. Look at AC/DC lover right there. Okay, so this guy, he's rolling down the road right there, cranking the AC/DC, just loving life, you know what I mean? All right, so here, I was looking at the lawn from this angle, and people are driving by and saying, oh, it looks nice, and I'm thinking, I don't know what you're talking about, it looks like crap. And well, it does look decent. It's nothing like what it's going to look like after I mow it. So my camera overheated, so it's been about 30 minutes. I gotta get it all cooled down. Made all the perimeter passes with the walk behind. And then I got this triplex out. This triplex is set about 1/8 of an inch or more higher. So I'm looking at the quality of cut where I did the walk behind versus where the triplex is. It's quite the difference. The quality of cut is far superior with the walk behind for sure. Here's another example of the walk behind right here versus the triplex right there. You can just tell that it's cut better. The quality of cut's better and it just looks better. It's cleaner cut too. I'm gonna try to finish it off with the triplex. Looks like the sun's behind the mountains there. So it's gonna get dark here soon. Stripes not very consistent because I'm establishing a new pattern here, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. Might not work out so good. Pattern here, and it's all fine and dandy, but got a problem here with my stripes. See the stripe right there behind me? You see the problem right there? It's not straight right there. Kind of comes out like this. It's a little bit like a dry erase board. Try to go at it back and forth until you get it straight. But trying to get the lines exactly straight are not exactly easy, so you just got to keep working at it, going over it and over it and over it again. While yes, the Triplex does save time, it doesn't save time at the same time because you tend to just go over the same stripes over and over and over to try to get them straight. All right, so I ran over it a few times, made a couple more passes, and it's a little bit cleaned up, a little bit better, a little straighter. Looks like I got a little bit of wobble going on down there towards the end. Got my dry, dirty patches, dead. Dead grass always freaking sucks, but all right, so I finished her off. I just mowed it in this single pattern with the Triplex. It's more like a quadruple or a triple pattern when it comes to, oh, what do we got here?
I think I can see just something right there.
I know, I gotta go over it in another direction. Where did you see it? Like right here?
Yeah, and your hat's right there on the ground too, so.
Yeah, I'm working on it. He's saying that I missed a spot. In true reality fashion, I did miss a spot right here. So that's why you got to come at it in an opposite direction. There's a spot right there that I missed, but you know, you can't get it perfect, folks. It takes a long time and a lot of mowing to get this perfect. See that spot right there? See that spot right there? Then we got a spot over here. That is dead. Those grass spots are dead. That is the result of a MOW, I think is what it's called. It's called the total vegetation control. That is what I used to do the hack and squirt on the tree there, okay? Killed the tree, and that stuff went up into the roots, up through the branches and into the trees, killed it, all right? That spot there where it's dirt, that spot, I had a root coming up, sucker. I dug out the sucker and sprayed the imazapyr down into the sucker to try to kill the root system under the ground. So that's what happened here. The imazapyr leached through the roots up into the soil, killed the grass there. Imazapyr is some really strong stuff. Am I happy that I used it? Heck yeah, I'm happy. This stuff killed the tree. But look what happened to the lawn there. How did it happen there? So the imazapyr either traveled through the root system under the lawn and came up there, or so I dropped the tree on the lawn and I left the tree on the lawn for about 2 days down, trying to find time to get to it. What could have ended up happening was the imazapyr got into the tree and it was in the leaves, and as it came down, it sat on the lawn and got on the lawn and killed the lawn right there. That was where I was dealing with the root ball, and I was cutting it up right there, and so that could be the issue. I think that lawn is sterilized right there. I don't think that's gonna grow back right there. What am I gonna do to fix it? I don't know. My power rake's over there on the porch. I'm gonna pull the power rake out and try my luck at cultivating it. I'm gonna cultivate it, power rake the crap out of it, this section. I'm gonna throw seed at it. I've got to get this thing ready to seed within a few days. I'm almost there. I need some more soil to lift it up. And then you can see where I ran my Triplex over that, which was really nice. I need to get this seeded before it's too late. So I got to lift that up and get it seeded. Hopefully here, I can get this seeded as well. I don't know if that's gonna take, probably not. I think this is gonna take a full 6 months for that to become fertile again. I think the soil is sterile, and I don't think it's gonna work. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know? To lose a small battle to win the war of the tree, I'll take losing a small battle with this to win the war on that tree. It is dark. I'm not gonna be able to finish mowing the lawn. Wanted to be able to do like a plaid pattern here, just a 90-degree pattern. And I think I probably will do that. I'm not gonna film it. Maybe I'll come out here tomorrow. If I can get it all mowed, I'll come out here tomorrow and show you. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna hang it up, but it looks a million times better than it did before. It's universal, it looks good, it feels good. Check out this dahlia right here. It's called Coral Mystery. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the light. Light's pretty bad. I love the way it looks, and I love dahlias. They're so freaking cool. But that has come to life. It's a big old flower, as big as my hand, probably a 4 to 5 inch, semi-formal, whatever, dahlia. Beautiful, beautiful flower. So I appreciate you guys. That, I promise you, is not just a can line. It's the truth. I really do. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys mean a lot to me as a YouTube creator. I watch YouTube as well, folks. And I appreciate those people that put in the time to make good quality content and that supply me with good energy. So I appreciate you guys as viewers. Thanks for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next one.